the Suicide Force video. Like, David, shut the fuck up, dude. For real. Like, time to move on. We get it. You're hot shit now. But I think I can speak for everyone who knows you. If you keep this attitude up, your time is coming.
David Dobrik has been a content creator for a very long time now, and although him and his vlog squad have taken over YouTube, it seems as though they are now falling apart. More and more influencers and celebrities are speaking out against David Dobrik, and today we've comprised a full list of all the influencers that tried to warn us about him. But first, let's smash that like button to show some love to the channel, and with that out of the way, let's begin today's top 10. Coming in number 10, Logan Paul.
I walked in here during the party yesterday in the garage, this room, by the way, off limits, and David Dobrik and Corinna were sitting on the set.
Now, despite having praised David Dobrik in the past for his content creating abilities, Logan Paul has called David out on a number of occasions. In particular, Paul claimed that David had actually broken into the set of his Impulsive podcast during a party in June of 2019. He noted that David never asked for permission and alluded that Dobrik was most likely filming a vlog where Logan would be the butt of the joke. Now, Twitter users are pointing to a specific episode of Impulsive, though, where Logan actually spoke at length, exposing David and the vlog squad for a number of controversies. His main issue with David was that he would not drop the Japan forest video that Logan had recorded years back. He made sure to let David know that if he keeps this self-righteous attitude up, that his time will come too. Coming in number 9, Liza Koshy. There has been many things that led up to the destruction of David Dobrik's career. One of those was the lockdowns in LA. This immediately stunted what he was able to do with his usual high-octane vlog videos. On top of that, he was under fire for sporadically pretending to speak in Japanese while picking through snacks with his ex-girlfriend Liza. He also began pretending to read the packages, even at one point saying, "It's not racist, that's like the sounds I hear when they talk." After he makes the comment about how his actions are not racist, Koshy replies with, "No, it's not racist as long as I keep saying no." Then throughout 2 videos, she continues to say no every time Dobrik mocks speaking Japanese, which obviously doesn't stop it from coming off as racist, and he felt the full force of the internet on that one. Coming in number 8, H3H3. Ethan Klein from the H3H3 podcast has no bones about exposing YouTuber David Dobrik, and he has warned people about the problematic content creator before. Recently, he took to Twitter to call out David and his close friend Scotty Sire for trying to cover up Seth Francois' allegations. In a tweet warning people about David Dobrik, Ethan said, "I have a lot to say about the Scotty video. Right now, I just want to say that it's sad that David sent his most liked friend out to victim shame and threaten Seth. Disposable isn't just the name of his new app, it's also how he feels about his friends." Coming in number 7, Seth Francois. Continuing off our last point about Ethan Klein's role in the downfall of David Dobrik, I must also point out the episode of H3 After Dark where Seth revealed that David forced him to kiss 47-year-old Jason Nash. According to Seth, it was all done against his will and that the incident was the final straw. Following this, he immediately left the vlog squad and even permanently relocated to Atlanta. Seth went on to explain how this makeout prank transpired, saying, "It was a video where David set up with Jason Nash and Corinna Kopp and said that I was supposed to do a makeout scene with Corinna and he was going to have her in an old man mask and then switched her out with Jason Nash. After Jason pulled off his mask, I realized that I was just touched by someone I did not consent to." Now, what's terrible about this experience was that this isn't even the first time Seth tried to warn people about David's behavior. On June 2nd, 2020, he posted a video titled "Accountability to All Creators." In that video, he apologized for being part of problematic content that the vlog squad had filmed in the past, much of which was referring to him as simply being the vlog squad's token black friend. Coming in number 6, Scotty Sire. So after a number of weeks where none of the allegations were addressed by anyone in the vlog squad, Scotty decided to take a shot at Seth Francois, as Ethan mentioned earlier. After being immediately met with backlash though, he backtracked his comments and took aim at the vlog squad instead. In the apology that he posted on March 8th, Scotty said, "First of all, I would like to apologize to anyone who feels as though I disrespected or invalidated their story. That was never my intention and I mean that so sincerely. I let emotion get the better of me and I chose my approach and many of my words poorly. I chose to make the video and share my opinion. I expected it to be analyzed and picked apart, but I did not expect it to hurt so many people, and so I've made the decision to remove the video from my channel." Now, although David was not directly mentioned in this warning, it was an apology attempt after he defended David Dobrik's actions. Coming in number 5, Carly and Contro and Erin Guilfoyle. In addition to the multiple vlog squad members that are coming forward to speak their truth, we also had a warning from former members Carly and Erin. In a nearly 3-minute video posted to their joint channel, the ladies clarify a number of things. First of all, they said that no one has told them not to speak about the allegations and that they just needed time to process the news. Carly goes on to say, "The article came out, we read it the same time as you guys, and I mean obviously we think it's disgusting what happened and none of that is okay." Erin also adds that neither of them were present the night that Hannah said her assault by Dom took place. Now, unfortunately, despite calling out Dom, they neglected to name David and other members that were present that night. Erin just wished for everyone involved to take accountability and continue to learn why their involvement with the situation had an effect on it. Coming in number 4, Natalie Noel. Following Carly and Erin speaking out against the vlog squad, Natalie, who is David's assistant and close friend, also broke her silence. She posted to her Instagram story saying, "I spent a lot of time thinking about the recent allegations and because of the severity, it's taken me time to process. Like many of you, I'm upset and angry and do not condone the behavior detailed in the article or any misconduct for that matter. I want to make it clear that I acknowledge, hear, and support those who came forward, and I stand by the victims. And I mean, for his assistants to speak out on the matter, then you know for sure that they have not been told to stay quiet by anyone. I say that because I know that there was a rumor going around on Twitter that his people were protecting him. Again, without naming, you know who is at the helm of all of this debauchery. It's David Dobrik, and anyone reading through the lines on these several statements can see that. But don't take my word for it, I have several more examples coming up where David is expressly being called out. Coming in number 3, Nick Kiswani. Nick's allegation towards David and the Vlog Squad could be the real ace in the hole that took down David. While appearing on the H3 podcast, Nick shared that his time with the Vlog Squad severely damaged his mental health, and that in addition to this, he already suffers from a rare form of dwarfism that resulted in him becoming blind in his left eye. While he was with the Vlog Squad, Nick was repeatedly mocked for his height and his disabilities. He goes on to tell Ethan, "I felt worthless being in those videos. I was like, dude, why am I even like here? What's the point of my existence? Because I was just being treated like this punching bag." In addition to this, he also called the group as a whole toxic and very much like a cult, adding that he would often come home mentally drained from filming with them and constantly being stressed about how he was going to escape from this. Coming in number 2, Danielle Bergoli. Believe it or not, but even rapper Bad Baby has joined other influencers in calling out David Dobrik. In a quote tweet attached to a video posted by Ethan Klein, Danielle said, "I got my own story about these two creepy f***s and he owe me money." Yikes, this is one person that you do not want to owe money. Danielle also added some fuels to the cancellation of David Dobrik after Ethan Klein said, "David's MCN is trying to remove this clip from the internet. This is straight up assault and he did it to him twice. Absolutely infuriating to hear him talk about it so joyously, knowing the trauma it caused Seth." Which does suggest that someone on David's team may be trying to bury some of the content that does make David look bad. Last but certainly not least, on our number 1 spot, Trisha Paytas. Perhaps one of David Dobrik's most vocal critics, Trisha Paytas, has been calling him out for a long time now, but unfortunately no one would listen. In defense of what happened to Seth, Trisha said, "I was really triggered by what Seth said because I've been dealing with this now for 2 years from David fans and just other people who love to deem me as crazy." Not too long after this, a video resurfaced where Trisha is clearly confronting both David and Jason Nash about the makeup prank with Seth. In the clip, you can hear her saying that Jason always threatens to leave her whenever she questions his content, and David is constantly gaslighting her, saying that being mad about the prank is just crazy. I mean, have a look for yourself.
She was upset that I was going to make out with Seth, and so I flipped out.
You being mad about the Seth?
Well, that's not true. I was here.
Being mad about the Seth makeout thing is crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
I said to you specifically, don't have a make out with guys, girls, moms. I don't care. Like, I don't.
What if he was in a movie and he had to do that?
It's not a movie. It's David's vlogs. Nobody.
And that has been the top 10 influencers who warned us about David Dobrik. But before we get out of here, let's check out some of your comments from the video titled "David Dobrik released his second apology after this." Camilla Calbeck says, "So insincere, only does a genuine apology after he loses all of his sponsors." Yeah, it did seem a little sus that we got another apology after everyone dropped him. Hex Boyfriend says, "I don't understand how he looks 20 and 40 at the same time." Are you talking about David or Jason Nash? That applies to both of those two. Larissa Pinto says, "He's just trying to hide in the shadows until this whole incident is forgotten and then he'll get right back at making those pranks. But the important thing is that you never forget." Denmia says, "How can he learn in a week? It seems like money is the reason he is apologizing." Seems like it. Caitlin Wright says, "When his first apology didn't work to save his ass, he did another one. Shaking my head, he just needs to go away." I mean, that's the consensus that we're seeing here, so we'll see what happens in the coming weeks. But for now, that has been today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been your host, Johnny Rogers, and until next time, stay classy, YouTube.